In your coming out process, what would be the best thing for others to say?
Let me think about it because I had two coming out.
Okay.
Which one will I choose? Okay, so I guess what would be the best thing for others to say to me would be, it doesn't matter who you are or who do you love, as long as you stay true to who you are, as long as your heart doesn't change, as long as your values stays the same. There was a person who said that to me and I was, wow.
Blown away by it.
Yes, and after that I thought, why was I blown away by that? Because that is the bare minimum.
That is the bare minimum. But you see, I will tell you something, Victor. I can highly relate to that because oftentimes the most valuable display of affection and love will come in the simplest of the ways that you can possibly even imagine. So I will never forget the day when I was going to work and there used to be this woman, but she would be this woman that would be always working for this building and she would take us to every floor. And then she looked at me and she said, Daniel, I wish I had a son like you. And I went like, we would have liked to have a gay son like me. And she went like, why are you saying something like that? Like, that's not a big deal. What's wrong with that? You're gay, so what? For the record, that woman is somebody that happened to be like almost 60 years old at the time, in a city that is extremely homophobic, that is Belo Horizonte. And I had that much level of acceptance. I always expected people to hate me in Belo Horizonte. Yeah? So I'm used to hate. So much so that when we see the slight display of love, display of affection, we melt. So that's what happened, Victor. It's the bare minimum. But because we're constantly exposed to pain, suffering, and violence, those things, they like literally just melt our heart because we're not used to that.
Yes, I can totally agree with that.
Yeah, but it's the bare minimum, I agree.